What's up, everybody? We talk a lot in the podcast and the garage segment about all the stuff we're working on. So I wanted to start doing a video blog about some of the progress and some of the things I've been working on while I'm working on them before the podcast. You can see some of the stuff and then I'll talk about it during the podcast. But let me show you some of the things I'm working on this week, or what I have been working on, what I'm working on this week, and we'll talk about it in the next podcast. So here are some of the models I've been working on recently. And I'll be talking more about that in the garage segment of the podcast. But these are the Inceptors from the new Dark Imperium box. I said in the podcast I was going to try to do white, and here are some of my white attempts. It just wasn't turning out the way I wanted to with the white coloring. It's such a pain to get that coloring right, and the detail and the shadow. So I just wasn't happy with the look of the models in the white. So I decided to recock and go back to a style that I'm more familiar with. Here's a Hellblaster I was doing too. And it just wasn't turning out the way I wanted. So I recocked, went back to a color scheme and style I knew on my Blood Angels. And here's what I'm coming up with. Here's my last one of this squad. To finish up some fine detail on him, and then put him on his base and get the basing done. I'm going to do something a little more festive with this basing as well. I got the red sand on there, but there's some little more detail I want to do. I'm also working on Hellblasters right now, and here's one that I've kind of got going so far. In the details and the theme of the Blood Angels, they have the Devastators have that bluish purple helmet, and we were doing that with these Hellblasters as well, keeping the theme of the Blood Angels going. I went down and visited my buddy Raul down at Sky High Comics in San Marcos and picked up some more stuff for my Blood Angel army. I picked up a box of Scouts and some Blood Angel Sanguinary Priests. For one, I think Scouts are going to be important. For one, they're really cheap troop choices and will allow me to put a lot of points elsewhere in like my Inceptors and Hellblaster squads and whatnot. And they'll also prevent, because you can infiltrate them, it'll prevent a lot of those first turn shenanigans of placing units within 9 inches. I think they provide a bubble to prevent that from happening too close to your really important units come turn 1, and prevent that kind of the alpha strike thing going on. And Sanguinary Priests, I think, are really good because they allow you to bring troops back. I mean, it's not as good as the Necron's reanimation protocols, but I think being able to heal and bring back units that are within a certain distance, I think is just a fantastic option. And I think if I add jump packs to them and put them with my Inceptors or my Hellblasters, it'll be a good upgrade to those units. So I'll be assembling these guys this week, getting them base coated or primed, and maybe base coated, and start working on those as well. Want to say hi to everybody? Say hi to everybody.
Hi.
Now you look in the camera and wave. See. That was my kid. He's always trying to get involved in what I'm doing and the hobbies I'm doing, and it's important to try to share that stuff with your family. I know we want to have a hobby for ourselves, but it's nothing better than to share some of that stuff with your kids and your family. And I got my kids painting with me sometimes now. My wife's wanting to get involved. So every time I do something, they're always wanting to take part, and that's a good thing to do, especially as a dad, an older guy trying to find time for these hobbies. And I really enjoy it. Well, that's it for the video blog this time. When I get to work on some more stuff, hopefully I have some video to show and to share, maybe every couple of days, maybe once a week, I don't know. Just a matter of when I can get around to doing the projects and cutting the videos and doing all the work and everything. So until next time, peace.